are experientially dying every day as we get a glimpse of the Lord, as we see Him. But you're right. You're right. Yes.
I love you.
Thank you.
About 2 years ago, the Lord gave me, I read it through the churches in Revelations and the word He had to them. And, and I keep coming back to the Church of Philadelphia. And then a year ago, when DeVern Franke was here, he said we were the Church of Philadelphia. And I said, we are. And I want to read that letter, because sometimes we get frustrated because so much in the Spirit-filled world we're seeing dynamic healings, but we don't necessarily see them here. And we see dynamic evidences of God's provision financially, but we don't necessarily see them here in this church. And God would have us to say to the angel of the church in Philadelphia, right? He who is holy, who is true, who has the key of David, who opens and no one will shut, and who shuts and no one opens, says this: I know your deeds. Behold, I have put before you an open door, and no one can shut, because you have little power, but have kept my word and have not denied my name. Behold, I will cause those of the synagogue of Satan, who say they are Jews and are not, but lie. Behold, I will make them to come and bow down at your feet, and to know that I have loved you. Because you have kept the word of my perseverance, I will also keep you from the hour of testing, that hour which is about to come upon the whole world, to test those who dwell upon the earth. I am coming quickly. Hold fast to what you have, in order that no one take your crown.
That's good. That's good. Yes, ma'am. Do it. And listen, we can even get into a charismatic liturgy. Don't want to get in the charismatic liturgy. Want to follow the Spirit of the Lord. And I just believe God was saying this morning, let's talk. Let's just hear what God's saying to one another. I think it's been good. You've been listening, hadn't you? You've been listening to the Spirit too, haven't you? What's God saying to me? I think that's wonderful. I believe right now we ought to obey what the Lord has said to us in that one thing. And in just a moment, stand to our feet and claim the nations as our inheritance. He said, ask of me, and I will give. I believe we ought to ask of Him right now. Lord, give me the nations for an inheritance. And however you want to ask Him, we're going to just stand up right now and out loud ask Him. Ask Him for the nations. Just stand up. Ask Him for the nations. Go ahead.